About to be boxed for the first. One Body Line, the favourite here at $3.50. Thanks, Darren. From the west to the east, we're here in Brisbane for Albion Park Race 1. Righto, Andrew, good evening to you. And the Denise Robinson trained Body Line is the favourite at $3.50. Green light for the first. Off. Body Line out okay, but going fast, Rumble Street and Doc Graham. Doc Graham leads to the first turn from Body Line and Rumble Street. Jimmy Vixen out wide. Zapped about fifth, now gets through to third. Well back behind those, Wanna Tango, and then Miss Kamikaze and Mulloway is the last one. Along the back and Doc Graham over on the outside, about a half length in front of Body Line. A couple of lengths away came Rumble Street, and further back was Zapped. On the turn, Body Line took the lead from Doc Graham. Body Line got away, going on strongly. Late is Zapped, but Body Line. Body Line from Rumble Street and Zapped. Wanna Tango fourth. Then came Doc Graham, Jim Mari Vixen, Miss Kamikaze and Mulloway in about 30.3. Nice railing display by Body Line has carried that greyhound to victory for Denise Robinson, 3.30 and 1.50. 3 Rumble Streets run on nicely enough at 3.70, and Zap made good ground for third, number 4 at $1.70. And Wanna Tango, number 2, I think would wind up fourth. 30 and 35 the run. 30 and 35. One and a quarter lengths by a neck. 1 1/4 by a neck. 30 and 35. This is race 2 in Brisbane on a fine night. Lovely, pleasant night with a beautiful breeze blowing across the track. Very pleasant indeed. Our favourite here is 4 Cindy Special, showing $2.70, trained by Bill Elson. Number 1, Railroad Rocket, Sharon Morris, and 7 Venno are the second and third picks. Green light. Away they go. Railroad Rocket hopped out nicely, went straight to the lead. Here's Star Speed down the outside and trying to push through in the middle. There is Venno going down to the first turn. And have a look at Cindy Special. Railed past the 3 leaders and shot away. Cindy Special into the back by 2.5 on Venno outside of Railroad Rocket. They were followed by Star Speed, Rainbow Rex, Gangnam Stride, and Madam's Folly the last one. On the turn, Cindy Special doing it well. Railroad Rocket trying to come back at it. And down the outside is Venno late. It's Cindy Special and Venno. And getting through Railroad Rocket, I'm not sure here. Venno or Railroad Rocket, it's one of that pair from Cindy Special. Close up then, Gangnam Stride, Star Speed, Rainbow Rex and Madam's Folly last of all. What's tricky here is you can't see the 1. It's on the inside of the 7. You just couldn't see it. It's there. It'll be 7-1, even though you can't see the 1. I'll take it from me. It'll be 7-1-4 and then 5. Strange sort of a finish. 7-1-4-5. 7 Venno has got the prize here for John Adams. $3.10 and $1.90. 1 Railroad Rocket, $1.50. 4 Cindy Special, no third div. 7, 1, 4 and 5. Which at $5.50 the second pick. Fine Cotton trained by Sandra Hunt. And $10.80. You don't often see that in a field of 6. $10 about the third favourite. And that's number 6, Spring Colorado at $10.80. Last them locked away. Green light. Fine Cotton in the 2. Ready. Racing. Fine Cotton slow to go. He'll dive straight to the fence. Viridian leads the way from Arabian Mystery. Fine Cotton back last, going out of the straight. And Viridian just in front of My Fantasia, whipping up to join it. 3 or 4 lengths away, Arabian Mystery, Japelli, Spring Colorado, and Fine Cotton is last. Down the back they go. And My Fantasia has taken the lead. Trying to pick it up there is Viridian. Fine Cotton, look at him railing through strongly now in the 2. Here he comes. Will he get the run through? Yes, he will. Meantime, Spring Colorado hit the lead. Fine Cotton can't pick him up, and Spring Colorado, too clever. 4 Fine Cotton on the night. Japelli third, Arabian Mystery fourth. Viridian just back behind those in company with My Fantasia. 6 Spring Colorado, small field and outside of home, 13, 10 and 3.30. Fine Cotton, $1.10 and 4 Japelli, no 30. Found the inside run at the home turn as you saw, Fine Cotton, but while he was doing that, the 6 had gained momentum with a big sweep around the outside and went on strongly to score in 30 and 12. 6247. 6247. Week for the Vince Curry Memorial up there at Ipswich. Heats on February 1 and 8. Australia's richest maiden race for greyhounds, and nominations close tomorrow week, January 24. Don't miss that one if you've got a maiden worth a crack at the Vince Curry. Righto, green light. Racing, Raging Obsession about fourth away. Mr. Garcia, Arabian Mama go quickly. Raging Obsession up to third placing, followed on the inside there by Storm to Victory. They're a couple in front of Chase and Don't Blink the last one. Favourite has work to do here because Mr. Garcia is highballing by 3. Arabian Mama is second. 2 lengths away, Storm to Victory, and Raging Obsession on the outside is not really going anywhere at the moment. And then came Chase, but they're homeward bound. Mr. Garcia, the front runner. Storm to Victory is rattling home now, right over the top of them. Storm to Victory beat Mr. Garcia. Thirds between Raging Obsession and Chase, and behind them Arabian Mama and also Don't Blink. Storm to Victory, well, we were probably thinking a Raging Obsession was going to be the one to run down the leader, but it didn't. And Storm to Victory did just that. $3.60 and $1.60 for Ron Ball. 3 Mr. Garcia at $3.30. Then 6 Raging Obsession, I suppose it'd be fair to say, a battling third. No divvy, of course, in the small field. 7 was fourth, and that was Chase. 1, 3, 6 and 7 to be the best Lord Mayor we've ever had. Russ Hinds might have been the greatest racing minister, closely followed by Bob Gibbs, but I don't think there's much doubt that Clem Jones had a fair bit on his opposition in the Lord Mayoral Stakes. Green lights on here. Set. Off. And Semierna out well, tackled by Hope's Fantasy. And here comes Montrose Maid cruising across the lead. The favourite Ben's House is back last. Heading out to the back straight, and Montrose Maid by 2.5. Hope's Fantasy is second. 2 lengths away came Origa Legend, and then came Swap. They were followed by Semierna, and Ben's House dropped out last. Montrose Maid has moved away. She's 4 in front coming to the turn from Hope's Fantasy. Then Origa Legend, and further back was Swap. Montrose Maid getting tired. Hope's Fantasy flashing up on the inside. Got it! Hope's Fantasy narrowly from Montrose Maid. Thirds between Origa Legend and Ben's House, and then Swap, and last of all is Semierna. 2 Hope's Fantasy for Bill Elson, $5.60 and $3.20. I tipped the wrong $5 shot, didn't I? 6 second Montrose Maid, she'll be $2.10. 3 Origa Legend, no third. He was the outsider of this field. And fourth in number 4, Ben's House. 2-6, 3-4. 2-6, 3-4 in 30 and 14, a half a length, the winning margin. 90, the 2. Likely scenario here is Rose of Gallo leading, Pierre Rhino perhaps second or third. Not Held gets back in the field, but is a real strong finisher, the 8. Anyway, we'll soon know. Green light. Ready, race 6. Off. Rose of Gallo jump fast, leads. Rush of Power coming down the outside, and Pierre Rhino as well. Followed there by Big Dak, and then came Not Held. Back behind them there, Junior Hornet and Space Wave. Into the back, Rose of Gallo by a length on Rush of Power. 3 lengths away, then came Space Wave. Pierre Rhino got held up, now going to third. Followed further back by Junior Hornet. Not Held too far back, and Big Dak the last one. Coming around the corner, Rose of Gallo, Rush of Power and Pierre Rhino. Rush of Power after Rose of Gallo and Pierre Rhino, but Rose of Gallo, she's kicking tonight. She's too good. Rose of Gallo from Pierre Rhino, Rush of Power and Space Wave. Behind them then came Not Held, Big Dak and Junior Hornet. She Junior Hornet up a bit closer than that. Well, she kept kicking tonight, Rose of Gallo. When they were so close to her at the home turn, I thought you're going to get gunned down here. But didn't happen. 1 Rose of Gallo, $3.70 and $1.50. 2 Pierre Rhino, $1.40. 7 Rush of Power, no third. 6 is fourth Space Wave. 1, 2, 7 and 6. This is the third leg, and they're coming forward. Ipswich tomorrow here in southeast Queensland, a top of 31 forecast for Ipswich tomorrow. Greyhounds commence there at 3 minutes to 3. And an 8-event Gallops card at Ipswich in the afternoon as per most Fridays. Righto, green light. Off out. And as the time begins fast, here comes Phantom Jewels down the outside, and Captain Clary is punching up as they go round to the first turn. Battistuzzi's in trouble. Out of the straight they go, and Phantom Jewels worked to the lead and got away by a couple. Zipping Herf railed through to second. Then Captain Clary and Hawko's Mistake, clear of Battistuzzi, Thunder Rocks, as the time dropped out last. On the turn, Phantom Jewels is well clear of Captain Clary, Zipping Herf and Battistuzzi, and it's all Phantom Jewels. And at $6, Phantom Jewels salutes Captain Clary second, Battistuzzi third, fourth is either Zipping Herf or Thunder Rocks, and back behind them as a time with Hawko's Mistake. $6.70, in fact, a bit better than the $6. $6.70 for number 6, Phantom Jewels. $6.70 and $4 the place. Selena Zamet, the trainer. 1 Captain Clary, $2.70. 2 Battistuzzi, no totes. The time's good, $29.95. 6, 1, 2 and 3 held on for fourth. and that was Zipping Herf. The winners by Special Phantom out of CM Smile, Selena Zammit for Deidre Free. Yep, bit of a legend, Clem Jones, no doubt about that. 230 number 2 Cakes and Pies, 290 number 1 Star Liner, 530 number 8 Bellagio Lad. Green light on for the 2014 Clem Jones Cup. Off they go. Out well was Cakes and Pies and also Betty's Memory. Starliner getting back in the field and Cakes and Pies dashes to the lead early doors. 2 lengths in front of Bellagio Lad, the kennel mate in hot pursuit. They're clear then of Betty's Memory, who gets to third, followed by Moss Gambo and Starliner, who's got lots of work to do. Then came Charter and Duchess Dora sees them all. Cakes and Pies by 2.5 to Bellagio Lad, 5 to Betty's Memory, and further back was Moss Gambo. There's no Starliner in the finish at the moment. Cakes and Pies is clear from Bellagio Lad. A Ron Ball Quinella in the Clem Jones Cup. Cakes and Pies goes most of the way to beat Bellagio Lad. Third was Betty's Memory. Fourth in then was Moss Gambo, followed by Starliner, Charter and Duchess Dora, and the time's going to be good, about 34 and 8. 2 Cakes and Pies, little misconsistency, $2.30 and $1.90 in 34.77. It's only been a couple of years, 2 or 3 years perhaps, this race has been 600 metres. Before that it was 520. So I think, whilst I'm not 100% sure, I'd be fair to say be pretty safe to say that's a race record. 2, 8, 3 and 6. Well done, Ron Ball. You've Quinella the feature event. Cakes and Pies by Big Daddy Cool. Memorial Maiden heats up at Ipswich, and they'll be run at TAB meetings on Saturday the 1st and Saturday the 8th of February, depending how many noms are received. It'll be either 1 or 2 nights of heats. So noms close tomorrow week, January 24, for the Vince Curry for 2014. For the maidens. Green light here. Away they go. Coin of Phrase came out ordinary. Jariki won the start, leads Bellissimo Lady, Reckless Driver, Coin of Phrase, Pearl Zinger and Spencer George. Heading out to the back. Now the favourite gets into second placing. Down the back, Jariki in front, Coin of Phrase rounding it up. 4 lengths away, Pearl Zinger, Bellissimo Lady, and then came Reckless Driver and Spencer George dropped out last. Coin of Phrase took over on the turn, and times and margins, please judge. Pearl Zinger coming to second, but Coin of Phrase shot clear, 1 by 6. Pearl Zinger second, Spencer George third, Reckless Driver fourth, Bellissimo Lady about fifth, and Zariki alongside of her in about 29 and 9. Well, you had a few heart flutters by the time they had gone 100 metres or so, but when the Greyhound got into a clear second down the back, he was rounding them up in fine style, and Coin of Phrase has raced away to win. By the great Surf Lorien, who passed away or had to be put down just a couple of weeks ago, but continues to make his mark, of course, will do for quite some time. By Surf Lorien, out of Spring Penny, coal buyers for Dallas. Greyhound racing at Ipswich tomorrow, the first at 2:57 in the twilight. And Thoroughbreds at Ipswich tomorrow afternoon, first at 12:25. Righto, green light, Vanilla Bliss, $2. In the 4 rug, set, racing. Came out only average, Vanilla Bliss. Have a look at Magic Bessie. Spear across and lead. Vanilla Bliss is second last and wide. Going into the first turn now, gets to third, the favourite. Into the back they go. And Greenock Girl takes the lead by a length and a half. Vanilla Bliss in hot pursuit, and Magic Bessie went back to third. They're clear of Crimson Tide, General Bacon, George DeLaker and Cheryl's Lament. On the approach to the home turn, and the front runner is still Greenock Girl. Vanilla Bliss is trying ever so hard down the outside. Greenock Girl, Vanilla Bliss and Magic Bessie coming again. Vanilla Bliss, a nose to Magic Bessie, and Greenock Girl, and Magic Bessie's going to miss just past the post. George DeLaker, Crimson Tide, followed by General Bacon and Cheryl's Lament up ahead of a couple of those. I think it'll be the 4 over 6 and 7. 4 Vanilla Bliss, $1.90 and $1.40. 6 Greenock Girl will be $2.10 the place, and 7 Magic Bessie will be third. 4, 6 and 7. It is 4, 6, 7, 30 and 42. Magic Bessie led, was passed, and then was coming at them quickly in the run to the line. It's been grabbed by track attendant.